Sean, we've got 27 floating undecided voters here in southern Florida. Show of hands, how many of you voted for Barack Obama in 2008? Raise your hands. So this is a pretty Obama-dominated group, but what did you think about Mitt Romney this evening? Go.
Wall Street driven, certainly not a well-rounded leader.
Businesslike as always.
Presidential and competent.
I feel like Romney didn't distinguish his policies from the Obama administrations.
I think he understands the importance of friendship with Israel.
I think he was assertive, confident, and very hungry for the job.
I actually found him to be more human and relatable tonight.
Winning.
Okay. We're not Charlie Sheen here. So explain to me, every time that Mitt Romney brought it to the economy, the dials went up. You got to explain that. This is a foreign policy debate. Why would you dial higher when they would talk about economic policy?
Because he has the experience. Mitt Romney has the experience. He has the shown experience. He is capable of taking this country and turning it around. And once we have that, we'll have more security. We need that security.
For most, it's Obama's Achilles heel. How can he possibly ignore it?
The reality of the situation is foreign policy is secondary to our dreadful economy. And Mitt Romney has a plan to improve the economy. Obama does not.
Mitt Romney's aware that the economy is the major issue, so he keeps bringing it back to that because that's what appeals to most voters.
Okay, so does that, which is more important to you, foreign policy or economic policy? Economic. Who says foreign? Raise your hands. One. Who says economic? Virtually everybody. So is that a good strategy to do that?
The president must be well-rounded and versed in all areas. You can't be more weighty on one side than the other. Mitt Romney belongs in the private sector, and economics is his strength somewhat.
After Benghazi, I don't think the president is qualified to be commander-in-chief.
I believe that Americans are a little bit impatient, and in my humble opinion, on this in this instance, they're spoiled.
When we have issues like we have,
4 Americans who are dead. This is serious. Of course it has something to do. It has something to do with integrity. It has something to do with honesty. It has something to do with they lied about it.
When we talk about Benghazi.
Hold on. Hold on. Sean, hold on. We are on live television, and I have lost control. Please help me.
When we talk about Benghazi, there are some things we don't want to ignore, and we cannot do that. And the main thing we cannot do is that the president gets information through intelligence.
In the words of the great James Carville, it's the economy, stupid.
Go ahead.
The bottom line comes down to is our economy is weak. And if we're not a strong America, there's nothing more that we can do with a weak military for anybody else outside.
Okay, you're nodding your head. Go ahead, tell me why.
Well, it starts at home. You have to have a good, stable roots and to be able to go out there and show other people and other countries that we can handle it.
I think the president did well tonight. I expected him to do well. He did well on the foreign policy, but I do agree it's not about the foreign policy in this election. It is about the economy.
I think it's about
We've heard
everything.
a lot of cliches tonight.
I think it's about everything.
Wait, Paul, go ahead.
If we're going to have a strong military, we've got to have the money to pay for it. That starts at,
and which one is more likely to bring a strong military?
we have to have the money. We have to have the money.
Which candidate? Which spoke to?
I think Romney.
In the back.
Okay, but trade is a big foreign trade thing. So it is a big thing in the economy.
Economy, I mean, the economy of this country is first, and you need to be a strong country to be able to lead in the world.
I got to wrap this up. I want a show of hands for the people at home. How many of you think that Mitt Romney did a better job on the economic parts of tonight's debate? Raise your hands.
Oh, yeah. Hands down.
Now watch this. How many of you thought Barack Obama did a better job on the foreign policy aspects of this? See, what you've got here, Sean, is I credit you, because they can see that one candidate has advantages in one area and the other candidate in a different area, that they have enough of a ability to decipher the differences that they award Mitt Romney on economic and they award Barack Obama on foreign policy.